I'm used to seeing these here coins and silver. Of course, I ain't seen many of them. In fact, I need to get me one of these here walking liberties. I guess that's same design on the American Silver Eagle, or at least wise the front side. But we ain't used to seeing them in gold, and this here that mercury dime. Y'all seen this, and I picked this one up a week or so ago, and the wife, actually, I won't say something about that. She's the one. She said, because we have 1/10 ounce from reaching a goal. A goal we set, kind of a yearly goal, and with 1/10 ounce off of it after buying this and a few other little things. And so this weekend I was off for Memorial Day, and by the way, happy Memorial Day to y'all, and hope everybody all right and have a good memorial. But she said she won't go look at this feller because he had some rings. She gonna look at some jewelry, and she said, well, maybe we'll pick us up a couple tenths and just go ahead and finish that goal off. So check that off the list. So we went by there, and they had some tenths, but the other day I picked this one up, and that's the first time I'd really seen that gold mercury, whatever, 1/10. It's a 1/10 ounce. And he had this in here at the same time, but I couldn't buy. We bought a few other tenths. We bought equal to ½ ounce at that time, and I couldn't get both. I couldn't get the 1/10 ounces and get this in here, so we picked the 1/10 ounces at that time, and I'm glad we did. The 1/10, we got couple, 2 or 3 eagles, and we got this in here, and we got us one of them, what is it, Isle of Man, the angel. That's fun, and that was fun getting them, but I hated to leave this in here behind. And there's a rule, or whatever you want to call it, a law, I forget. Old Dub C mentioned it a few times. Basically, in collecting, he said there's a rule that if you see something you ain't never seen before, and I'm putting in my words because he's a lot more polished than I am, but basically, you see something you ain't never seen before, however long it's been, you've been stacking, however long it's been before you seen it, you ain't gonna see it again for at least that long. So I ain't seen these until just now. So it's been a few years we've been stacking, and so I felt, well, I probably won't see them again. So when we went in today, that same coin shop, we looked at a few tenths and thought about buying some more eagles, but we got enough eagles, so I really wasn't planning on buying a ½ ounce, but happened to be we did have enough cash to do her, so we picked this one up. I figured I'd show that to y'all at their Walking Liberty. I guess you look at her Walking Liberty, it's a $50. Even back when if it's a $50 coin. Well, this here's the $50, but you see it says 24 karat ½ ounce. So that's what we got, ½ ounce gold, $50 worth. And then we got this here, that from the other day. Let's see if it'll show us. Yeah, it says it's a dime, 1 dime, and it 1/10 ounce. So we got 2 of them. Now there's a third one. There's a 1/4 ounce. I believe it's a Standing Liberty. I like that Standing Liberty 1/4. I'd like to get my hands on that, kind of be neat, complete the set out there. Anyway, so that's what we did. I figured I'd show y'all that. Now this here thing I like about that feller, even on his 10th ounce, he's pretty reasonable. And that 10th ounce, I think I paid 6% over melt. Now actually, when I went to buy this in here, because I could have bought it the other day, and gold's a little cheaper the other day. Gold about 32 when I bought this in here. And of course, it went back up. It's about 33 and change, 3,300. I don't know, 3,350, 3,300 and whatever. So I asked him what the price on this in here, and I kind of suggested that it's about 17. I wasn't trying to talk him into 17, but I knew it's somewhere around there still. And he looked her up. He said, yeah, gold went up a little bit, and so it'd be about $17.50. So we paid $17.50, and I calculate her up. I think I come up with at about, I don't know, somewhere around 6% or 5 point something or 6%. I think it's around 5 something, because it's actually a little cheaper premium than this in here, because he didn't quite go up same amount that gold went up. He didn't stick with a 6%. I think it's probably because I said, well, it's about 17, so he kind of split the difference with me. But anyway, I feel like that's a good price for yeah, kind of bullion, basically. Or we paid bullion price, but at the same time, to me, it's something a little different than Eagle or any of that. And looking online, you pay a little bit more if you can find it, and you just can't find it everywhere. So maybe a little bit more rare. I don't know. What y'all think? Would you buy it at bullion price? I buy it. In fact, I did, and I think it's a good one. So that's what we did with that, and I got another little video. If y'all, I don't know which will come out first, but if y'all want to look, another video about a little trade I did today, gold for gold swap, because I done spent all the money I had, so I want another little piece of gold, and we did a gold for gold swap. Of course, that was with one of my other coin guys. I got about 3 of them I deal with quite a bit. So anyway, what y'all think about that here gold walking liberty? Y'all like a walking liberty? You like her in silver or gold? I'm gonna have to get me a silver one now, just to match her up. In fact, I need to get me a silver mercury dime. I should have bought that, and he had one there. Should have bought me a mercury dime too, but I don't know. I done spent enough money. Like I said, I'm about tapped out. But anyway, so we 2 or 3. I think it's 3 in that set. And I don't know. I ain't collecting, but I am collecting. So what y'all think about those these here? I don't know what they were. It's for some sort of commemorative, like 200 years or something like that. Maybe it's 100 years of this from there, that design. Old Jade, he'll probably correct me up on that, because he probably knows how he told me about this here. I called that a rolling pin, and now I see it, Jade. I forget the term he called, but he said it's something from the Romans got a bundle of sticks, got an axe in there with a bundle of sticks around it, like a bamboo or, kind of something like that. And it's tied off with he said it'd be tied off with the red leather. And the governor, I think he said the governor have it, somebody important. And somebody broke the law, he'd give his underlings, I forget, there's a term for them, lackeys or something, some term for it he had for it. He said he'd give him unwrap the sticks and they go beat the feller. And he said if he did something too bad, the criminal, they'd take the axe and whack him off. Well, whack him, not whack him off, but y'all know what I mean there. Whack his, I don't know, I guess they might whack his hand off if he just stole something. But probably if he done something too bad, I don't reckon when we say that on YouTube, that'd be violent content. So anyway, that's what that bundle here is. It's not a rolling pin at all. That's a dangerous rolling pin. But he said it represent authority. So y'all read Jade's comments. He's a lot smarter than I am, and you'll learn a lot from him. So if he posts in there, y'all read him, and several of them, bunch of fellers a lot smarter than I am. I just ask a lot of stupid questions and hope somebody got a smart answer, and so far that's working out for me. I'm learning a lot just by asking a bunch of stupid questions and waiting for the people who know what they talking about. That's kind of how it is. So anyway, that's a little video. I got a couple other little topics, a few other little things to show y'all, but we'll do that on another video. We won't stretch this out in too long. I do want to say thank you to everybody. A lot of people been subscribing, a lot of comments, and really, I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate the subscribers and all that, the likes or dislikes. Mostly people like it, but I get some dislikes. Sometimes I think the channel is average like 90-something%. And I'm fine with a dislike. So if you ain't liked it or disliked it by now, you probably got some sort of opinion at this point. So just put your honest opinion if you like it or dislike it. Just thumbs down or thumbs up. Either way, we know what you like and we know what you don't like. And maybe if you don't like this kind of sort of thing, YouTube will know and say, well, we ain't gonna show you no more of that. Or I don't know, they probably show you more of it because they like you to dislike stuff. It kind of, I don't know, one of them weird things. They kind of one of them toxic relationship things. But anyway, that's the little video. All right then, bye-bye.